XYZ Podcast. I'm Metina, representing Gen Z, here with my mom,
Sandra, and I am representing Gen X.
You may notice this week is a little different. You can see us.
Here we are.
We are here at the Solano College Sports Network TV Studio. Thank you guys for letting us come in. The studio is gorgeous. Hopefully
it is.
We get to do this a whole bunch.
It's sure nicer than our setup.
The corner of a room.
Yeah.
We are going to be talking today about the Cruel World Festival 2025 in Pasadena, California.
So the Cruel World Festival is a music festival that celebrates alternative music from the 80s and now the 90s, I guess, too. I guess we're running out of bands.
Yeah.
When we first heard about this little festival, this festival, it was in 2020. And the announcement was made, and they announced all these bands that were unbelievable. Bands that maybe had not toured in 25, 35, 40 years. And now suddenly they were going to appear all together on different stages. That was incredible. So we didn't really believe that it was true. Yeah. But unfortunately, then the world stopped. And 2021 came along and they redid it. And that first year had Devo, Bauhaus. Who was the headline? Oh, Marcy. Yeah, that was kind of an iffy one. But Bauhaus was the big draw there because it was, they had not toured in I don't know how long. We're pretty sure that many members were dead.
No.
Well,
all
I don't
of them
know.
are alive. Knock on wood.
I loved Bauhaus when I was a teenager, younger than you, and seeing them was like an impossible dream to me because they had broken up before I had actually known who they were. By the time I knew who they were, they had broken up, and I didn't ever have the chance to see them.
Now, what I knew of Bauhaus was like their popular songs, like Spirit or Bela Lugosi's Dead, which are both, they're like goth songs, so kind of crazy, but they're not...
She's in Parties.
Yeah, they're not too far out. So I didn't know that Bauhaus was...
serious.
Real. And I didn't know that my mom was real. So Peter Murphy, the lead singer of Bauhaus, comes on stage in a box.
He was in a coffin.
He was in a coffin.
Yeah.
With like a crown on, and he's chanting in Latin. Yeah. And I look to my mom, and she's also chanting in Latin.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Which is something every child really wants to see their mom doing.
No, it was really crazy. It was unbelievable to see them performing like that. Dream come true.
And there's a bit of a tradition in Cruel World to have weird natural events. The first year there was a blood moon during Bauhaus, which
it couldn't have been more appropriate.
Which is like the coolest thing ever.
It's like they were summoning this blood red moon.
Well, my mom is chanting in Latin, so awesome. The second year, who was headlining the second year? Iggy Pop. During Iggy Pop, while he was playing Raw Power.
Was it Raw Power?
Well, yeah, I have it on video. There was a lightning storm.
So we kind of could see the hills behind, and they kept lighting up, and I'm like, is that lightning over there? You'd never have lightning and thunder in California. That's insane. And sure enough, it was lightning, and they shut down the whole thing and scurried us out of there so we didn't get shocked.
I mean, I really didn't want to see Iggy Pop explode on stage.
No.
It would be cool to say that I saw that, but I didn't want to see that, you know. But what's cool about that is while we were getting escorted out, I look to my right, and there's Glenn Tilbrook.
That's right.
Of Squeeze.
Yeah.
Hanging out with Glenn Tilbrook. That was awesome.
Yeah. But this year, it's
Third
on
year.
May 17th. No, wait, what was
I know, I was talking about the third year. There was no weird natural event on the third year.
No, the weird natural event is Duran Duran and Tones on Tail played at the same time.
Yeah, I did not know what to do during that. That was...
Two worlds collide.
That was a lot.
It was
And
lovely.
that kind of brings us into what in the world was Duran Duran doing at this festival?
Apparently, John Taylor had actually attended the festival, had seen all the stuff that they were doing, and really wanted Duran Duran to be a part of it.
Now, this is the same year that Ministry played. Ministry playing all of... Oh my God, what's the name of that album?
I don't know.
The one
It's
with the
terrible.
hand, whatever
Yeah, it's
it is.
terrible.
The
It's
first
terrible.
one?
Revenge?
That's the name of the song.
I can't remember.
Can't remember. Whatever. It's just like, how did those two worlds happen? How did that happen?
It was
How did
wonderful.
Al Jurgensen and Simon Le Bon end up in the same, like, radius?
And Simple Minds, I mean, goodness.
And Adam Ant.
Yeah, yeah.
Who I
I mean,
love.
these are all really crazy bands to have together. In my youth, listening to those bands, can I imagine them playing a show all together? No way.
Yeah.
So what a pleasure it is to get to do this. Now this year,
Shall we just originally just go over the lineup?
let's just, run down the lineup. Do you want to run from first to last or last to first?
We'll go last to first.
Okay. So there's a bunch of bands that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
At the bottom here, Social Order. And so some of these are probably like current bands, many of them from LA. Wisteria. What is that? Light Asylum?
They
Nope,
sound cool.
Don't know.
Don't know who that is.
Deceits.
Don't know who that
Actors,
is.
which we've seen them before. I think they played last year, and we kind of liked that one song.
That's when we go get food.
Yeah, usually we get food at that point. And then Nate No Face, which, by the way, great name.
Yeah, that's a good name.
But I can't find anything about them. But then we get something weird. Midger
Which-
appears in the middle of that. Now, Midger, if you don't know who that is, you know his work. Because if you know what Live Aid was, if you know what Do They Know It's Christmas was, he wrote that song. He helped to organize that charity work. He is actually the chairman, or one of the chair people for Save the Children. That's his pet project. He also penned songs for a lot of the club bands in the New Romantic era, Ultravox and, help me, what's that? Was Steve Strange,
Well, yeah.
Visage.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's who Midger is, and he's going to appear there. Now, I've seen Midger on his own before, and he was fantastic. He was fantastic.
Note that she's seen him, not me.
Well, you weren't invited.
I didn't get to
that.
go.
I didn't think you wanted to go, but anyway.
Didn't get invited.
And then we've got something called Kite, and they are, I think, out of Sweden.
Cool.
Interesting, right? Depression Sonora, and I could find zero information on this band. No idea who they are. Clan of Zymox. And my claim to fame, they are from the Netherlands. So am I. So, little hometown thing. And they are a goth band from, 90s, maybe? I think it was in the 90s.
I've never been a huge Clan of Zymox person,
No, me
but
neither.
I do know the girl from Clan of Zymox has a
There's
makeup
two, I
brand
think.
with Dave Vanian of the Damned, and that's my man.
Claim to fame.
So I know that.
And
I
then-
bet that eyeliner is spectacular.
I'm sure
I
it
bet
is.
that would stay on for days.
I'm sure it is.
I bet you could not get that off.
Yeah, I don't want that. No thanks.
It's like a Sharpie.
Yeah. And then we've got Nation of Language, which I don't know what that is either, and I couldn't find anything. And then we got the dark horse here is Buzzcocks.
Right?
Now, the Buzzcocks are a quintessential, one of the three first punk bands to rise out of England's punk scene It's the Sex Pistols, the Damned, the
Buzzcocks.
Clash, and the Buzzcocks. And the Buzzcocks were more of like, they were radio friendly. They were. Well, orgasmatic, maybe not.
I don't know.
But anyway,
And there's another one you think you don't know. There's a song in Shrek that is a
that's
Buzzcock
right.
song,
Yeah. Which song is it?
which is
I can't remember. Oh, Ever Fallen in Love?
Ever Fallen in Love.
Yeah, very good song.
Good song.
Now, their lead singer, Pete Shelley, died a few years ago of a heart
A few
attack.
years ago, I think it was like 10 years ago.
I don't know if it was that long. And Howard Devoto, who was the other founding member, also has left the band. He does magazine.
Oh.
So, but they still have Steve Diggle, who was the bass player. The names in this band, yeah. Diggle. Steve Diggle, he has kept the band going, and I've heard outstanding things. So, maybe. And then we've got She Passed Away, and I don't really know them. I think they've played every year at this festival.
Oh, really?
I think they have. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Okay, I don't know who they are.
They're Turkish, apparently.
That's right, they're Turkish. That's right. Yeah, that's the interesting thing about them. I think we've seen them, but
Maybe? I don't remember.
I think that's, again, when we get food. But yeah. And then we got Stereo MCs, who, again, is like a 90s band. Yeah, the hip-hop English duo. And that's them now, because they look old. And they had a big song in 95, I think, with Connected. Big song. I know you don't know it, but
Don't know
it
this
was.
song.
The next band is called Maro. And this guy he's of Iranian descent. He chose the name Maro because it's easier to say than his name. But his big claim to fame is that he did a cover of The Cure's "Perfect Girl," and RuPaul's Drag Race. One of the people. Look, I can't look on the thing, and I think it says.
It doesn't say on your thing.
Yes, it does.
Oh, Chachki. Chachki.
Yeah. She used it in her TikToks, and he swelled in 2022 to huge popularity because of that song.
Love it.
Don't really know, haven't really listened to it, but okay. And then Blamage is next, which, if you see the name of this band, it's Blank Mange.
Blank Mange.
It's Blamage. Blamage is a English dessert of tasty pudding. I don't know. White eat is what that means. White eat. But anyway, they are like quintessential 80s synth pop kind of thing.
So is everything on this list.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Blamage big time.
I'm probably going to skip this.
Oh, no. No, I'm going to make you go.
Oh, yay.
They're going to be fantastic. Now, they are 2 members. However, one of them had a terrible illness, abdominal aortic aneurysm.
Ugh, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, so he does not perform anymore, but the other still goes. Neil Arthur? Yeah. He still goes, and he's kind of the main one anyway. Next is Chelsea Wolfe, and I don't know anything about her except she's from Sacramento. Roseville, actually. There you go. Gothic folk.
Out of Roseville.
Yeah, out of Roseville. Who knew? Next is Alison Moyet, also one I am looking forward to. That's the
There she is.
Yaz album.
Yes.
She is well known for her deep contralto voice, just an incredible singing voice, dance music.
We met her at Cruel World.
Yeah, we
She
did.
was a sweetheart. I didn't recognize her, because she's lost a bunch of weight. She looks completely different.
She does look completely different.
And we saw her when we were seeing Squeeze, and she was just the cutest because she was like,
taking
she was
pictures.
recording, and I was like, oh my gosh.
It was
love
adorable.
her.
She was a big fan and very sweet. And I think she's been looking forward to playing for this show for a long time. So,
and I'm excited to see what she's going to play. Because I don't know if she's going to do Yaz.
She has the rights to do Yaz songs as well. Vince Clarke was happy to give her the rights to do so. So she does that. But she has 13 solo albums. Did you know that?
I guess she's got...
Award-winning in England. She's an amazing artist, and I'm a big fan. She Wants Revenge. Again, I think we've seen them before, but I don't remember who they are.
Don't
Not
care.
a big deal. So Till Tuesday. So the reason I can't stand female singers is Till Tuesday.
Now let's pause.
Yeah, I know. I just said how much I love Alison Moyet.
My mom has an issue with women.
And I just finished
specifically
saying
female singers. Unless, of course, they're Alison Moyet, Annie
Kate
Lennox,
Bush, Annie
Kate
Lennox.
Bush.
Well, they have a unique and interesting voice. Amy Mann is the voice of every 80s pop group you've ever seen. She's super annoying. Their big song, God, in 1985, I think, was Voices Carry. And it really bothers me a lot because if you know the topic of the song, she breaks up with her boyfriend and gets away from him because he's abusive and he keeps telling her to keep her voice down. How many times a day do I get told to keep my voice down?
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Something about that rubs me the wrong way. And then every year at Crow World, they have a ska band.
Okay.
Okay.
Every year they have Dave Wakeham.
Yeah.
Every year they have the English Beat. And if I have to see the English Beat one more time, I'm going to lose my mind.
Kind of finished.
I have seen them, God, at least like 15,
five or six times.
I can't do it again.
No, I'm done with that.
Because it's the same show every time.
He even
says
says
the same
the exact
6 lines.
words. It's weird.
I-
But this year, we've got Madness.
And I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I love
Madness, I think you all know Madness. They had a big hit with Our House.
Baggy trousers.
Baggy Trousers, Wings of a Dove. Maybe you don't know that one.
One Step Beyond.
One Step Beyond. Big deal. Kind of.
Suggs. I'm going to see Suggs in real life.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, that'll
going
be
to turn
fun.
into a British... What are they called? What do they call them? Like frat guys, but they're British.
Oh, Lads.
Lads. That's me. That's going to be me.
Lads, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see that one, but I have a feeling it might conflict with Garbage.
Yeah, that I'm scared.
So Garbage, I think, has no place on this list.
Now
They
we're
are
gonna
a
fight.
completely 90s band. Shirley Manson is an icon, a fantastic one. She has gone to a few of the Crow World shows, and I think that's why they're there, is because she threw a little fit and
There's
wanted
Shirley
to be on
Manson?
stage. Yeah, that's her. She's a strange
I
girl.
love Shirley Manson.
So Shirley Manson, Garbage is a prefab band. It's 2 very famous producers who produced Depeche Mode, U2, yeah,
If
things
you know
like
me,
that.
I hate you too.
Garbage. Exactly, Garbage. But they wanted to create a band, and they wanted it to have a female singer, but they didn't want it to have Till Tuesday. They wanted to have more of an edge, like a Chrissy Hind or a Debbie Harry or something
Who are
like that.
2 of my favorite people.
So they drafted Shirley Manson from another band that she was in Scotland. And she has an interesting voice. She has a weird sardonic sense of humor and
Love.
yeah.
Obsessed.
She left the business for a long time and has come back to play, and they still play together.
Yeah.
So
I love her.
something about
You
that.
can't make me not like her. You can't. And here's what I have to say. You say they don't belong. Listen, there's only so much we can do with this genre. Because
You know what? I have a list of other bands that could have been there.
Everyone else is dead or the band's broken up.
No, Howard Jones, Thompson Twins. There's more. There's more out there.
I just mean, like, we're running out of stuff. So we gotta start getting other things.
I think it's because of the influence of Gen Z.
Oh no, we have Shirley Manson. Oh no,
Yeah,
she slays too hard for you.
Oh.
Oh no.
No. And then next we have Death Cult, which is actually just the Cult.
Yeah.
Better
seen
known
them
for
before.
their arena rock thing. Okay, so I just heard a review of their shows as the Death Cult. And they say, yeah, great band, great this, great that. Play some real cult music.
Just go back to the cult.
It's all Death Cult.
I don't know any Death Cults.
I don't either. I'm not sure.
And
But Ian Asbury.
If that's at the same time as something else,
yeah,
I'm skipping
we'll
it.
move over it. Because Devo. Now, Devo had played.
You skipped OMD.
Oh, I did. You're right.
We gotta go back to
I'm
that.
sorry. OMD, who
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of. I have been for forever. If you've ever watched a John Hughes movie in the 80s, you know who OMD is because they did the soundtrack.
Yeah.
If it wasn't Simple Minds, it was OMD. And they are fun as fun can be. We saw them at another festival called Darker Waves, and they really brought the crowd in immediately.
Yeah, they were so much fun.
So much fun, just bubbly personality. They played all the hits. Really
Would
quick.
they say relentless?
Relentless.
Yeah. No kidding.
They'll be dancing the whole time.
Yeah. I was in a lot of pain by the end of that.
It was a little intense for an old band.
Yeah, two old dudes up there, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, but they had fun, and they were really great. I look forward to that. I won't miss that. That's the best. Devo, of course, you can't miss Devo.
Come on,
Oh my
Devo.
God. Now we have seen them now 3 times.
Yeah, I thought Devo was done. They
Not
just
for
went
this.
on
They
that
come
whole-
back for this.
They just went on that whole farewell tour that everybody was like,
But they come back for this because it is such a good gathering of equal minds.
yeah, because who doesn't love Devo?
Nobody.
Who's gonna get mad about Devo?
And I'm sure you all know Devo. Whip It,
Yeah,
right?
come on.
Huge 80s hit, but they are so much more, and they put together a heck of a light show and personality.
They're everything that you really hoped they would be.
Yeah, they are.
And I need one of those hats so bad. I want one.
The flower pot hat.
Yeah, I need one.
They're very expensive.
They are so expensive. Birthday
Yeah.
present, somebody. Please give me that hat, dude.
And next, this is a big surprise. I had suggested this years ago, but the Go-Go's are there.
What does the Go-Go's have?
So their background, like the way they first started, they were considered a punk band.
Yeah, they started out punk band, yeah.
So that punk background is
Gives them credit.
why they are there.
Well, it's the same with Blondie.
And they're a little bit alternative in that it's all girls. And
True.
they play their instruments and they write the songs and,
And
they've done all of it.
I mean, that's
that
kind of
is
what
to
I'll
be
give-
respected.
I'll give Cruel World a lot of credit. They have a lot of female headliners.
They always feature a female. Well, not the first year.
First year, Blondie,
Blondie, yeah, you're right.
Debbie Harry.
Yeah, she's a big one.
I mean,
She was there last year too, though.
she's there pretty much all the time.
No, she wasn't. Not this.
Not this year, but we have the Go-Go's. We have the Go-Go's and Shirley Manson. If we also added Debbie Harry, that would be way too much girl power, and the world would
We
explode.
get Chrissy Hind. And
Yeah,
then-
oh my God.
And then the world will explode.
Yeah, that would be too much. That would be a lot.
She would be mean though. Next we have my favorite, and they're billed as number 2, and I don't think that's fair, which means they're not on the main stage. And that's Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. And if you love Nick Cave, like I love Nick Cave, passionately, he's just okay.
Yeah, Go ahead.
He's a religious experience. That's what I've heard about the show. And now we've seen him, but it wasn't really. It was like a talking show.
Yeah.
Although he did play as well.
It was just piano.
But the audience was asking questions and he was answering them in the most beautiful and honest way.
She cried immediately.
I did cry. I cried a lot.
Yeah.
I cried, and I will cry at this too. And somehow we've got to get ourselves positioned close enough that he'll come out, because he loves to come out to the audience because he can't see very well. So if he's on stage, he can't see them, and he wants to see them, and he loves to make eye contact and physical contact.
Nick Cave is kind of scary looking, and
Yeah,
I really don't want him touching me. I think
So we get to see them actually.
Yeah, we are seeing them again.
No, right before.
Right before, yeah.
Right before. So we get the close up.
He's sort of
one.
built like
A skeleton?
yes, a chopstick, perhaps, long and skinny. And I don't want that touching me.
Impeccably dressed.
He does, yeah. He is always really great dressed. Yeah. As you can see, I have our Nick Cave album out here. I have Let Love In, which is the album I have. Because if I'm going to pick a Nick Cave, I almost said Nick Lowe. Different thing. If I have a Nick Cave album, it's going to be when he's on heroin. Because that's what I'm into.
Heroin?
No.
Is there something you need to tell me? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's what I prefer. He doesn't do that anymore, so now all of his songs are 17 minutes long and so
They're
boring.
just as gritty. They're just as gritty and hard to well, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. But then the actual headliner is New Order, and I can miss that.
We saw Peter Hook, who is no longer the bass player for New Order and Joy Division. If you don't know Joy Division and New Order is the same thing, you've been really confused this whole podcast. But we kind of saw them. Hook. We were excited. We went. For being a bass player, he played bass for about 2 seconds.
Yeah, he didn't play the bass.
And we were like, this has got to be one of the top most boring concerts I've ever been to. And I know that's sacrilege because
other people love it. Other people think he's outstanding. And then we saw New Order kind of at Darker Waves.
Because we were ready to
watching
see Tears for Fears because that's 100% what I was going to go see instead of New Order.
But they said New Order, they played a lot of their new stuff. Nobody there wants to hear your new stuff, by the way.
Tears for Fears played a lot of new stuff too, though.
But that was actually pretty good. I don't know.
It's true.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah. But the thing is, by the time New Order plays, we're going to be so tired.
We actually
need to be home.
Well, it'll be the same time as Nick Cave, so we'll do Nick Cave.
I don't know. When we saw the first year, Morrissey was after.
Yeah, Morrissey was on it. No.
Yeah.
Psycho Furs were playing at the same time.
No, Blondie was playing at the same time.
Really?
Because somebody told me Johnny Marr was over there, and I ran across the field.
Right. But
that was a lie, by the way. So I ran across a field for no reason.
We did leave in the middle, though.
Yeah, because I don't need to see Morrissey
But we left in the middle of Duran Duran to go see Tones on Tail, because that was more legendary.
Because I've already seen Duran Duran.
Yeah, I know. And they were.
And technically, I've already seen everyone in Tones on Tail.
But you didn't see Tones on Tail.
Yeah.
Now you have.
Speaking of Tones on Tail, shall we talk about this year? We have no iteration of
the Bauhaus.
Every year we have some collection of Peter Murphy, David J., Kevin Haskins, and Daniel Ash. This year
none
they're
of
not
them
there.
Not appearing.
I think they're going to be there somewhere.
I think there's going to be a special thing because Daniel Ash said, "I'd like to do it again."
Where is he?
I don't know.
I'm thinking they're going to be in the club. I think David J. is going to be.
They are DJs
discs.
in LA. They live in LA, And they do DJ.
David
shows.
J is almost constantly DJing.
Yeah.
Which I have tried so desperately to go to one of his DJing shows, but I don't live in LA.
You might get the opportunity.
Please.
That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun.
I would freak out, actually. I would make a big fool of myself, and it would not be funny.
But I wonder what's going to go wrong.
I don't know,
Last year, nothing went wrong. But
which means it will be worse.
earthquake. I don't want an earthquake. I don't like earthquakes. Nope. So, do we want to go on to...
Shall we start our game?
Yeah, let's start our game.
Let's wait for
Are you
our
ready in the
person
booth
to come
there?
in to start our game. Well, that's great. Do you think we're going to have any other... Because usually we have at least someone come in and do like a special cameo and have someone special show up. Do you have... Vince Clark is my guess.
Wow, that would be amazing, but I don't know. I don't know if he can.
I'm really hoping for Vince Clark. I think that would be really cool.
You know, Andy Bell has been touring without Vince. I wonder if they've called off their long-standing marriage.
The thing is that Vince Clark is such a busy dude.
He is.
He's in everything.
Yeah, his hands are in everything.
But like, okay. All right,
Okay,
let's get started on our game.
Let's see. We're supposed to tell the name of the group from...
New order. I win. Yes, I'm the best.
Oh,
I'm so good at that. I win.
good job.
Absolutely. Yeah, I forgot to mention our game
New
is that
minus
we're,
York. Okay, I get it.
We're guessing the bands off of the set list by the emojis. And if we lose, we have to eat one of these nasty jelly beans.
Okay.
Let's go
So
to
Metina
our
got
next one. Well, we're a team. I got
Garbage.
it. Garbage, yeah.
Oh.
2 out of 5. So far,
So good.
we're okay.
I already said that's a death cult.
I'm surprised you got that. I wasn't going to get that.
House of Prayer, I guess, is what that is. I don't know.
What use would you ever have for that emoji?
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, what's the next
let's
one?
see. Sound chicken.
Buzzcocks.
Nice. That is a good one.
That was funny. What's our next one?
Mountain, down peanuts. Peaks?
Mountain,
Peak.
down, peanuts.
Comes down. Peanut.
Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Oh!
How did you not get that?
Look, that was a cave?
Yeah, mountain sounded like we don't have to eat one of those nasty gummies. Beans. Do you want to just try one? Just
Here,
to
just
see it?
try one. What the heck? I've never done this
You do it because
before.
you didn't get Nick Cave, and for
You're
you,
right, I didn't.
that sounds like a
This
punishment.
one's
for you.
brown. Liver and onions.
Or what's the other one? Oh, it's liver and onions. What was the other option? Let's see.
That's delicious.
Or cappuccino.
Wait a minute.
Is it maybe cappuccino?
No. It's liver and onions.
Ew.
Liver's been on the table.
Ew. It's old liver and onions?
Oh, ooh. Oh no, I'll swallow it. I'm good.
Wow. Okay, I'm not eating one of these. So
Come on.
you can't make me. That's disgusting. Ew.
You know what, Metina? You also have an album there.
I know. I have one album that isn't on our set list for the festival.
Which, shockingly, they're not playing the festival.
Yeah, no, it's surprising. I thought they would be. I have Actually, this is unopened because I just got it. And I need to listen to this.
You know what's funny? I also have it.
This is the. We're going on Thursday.
Yeah.
We're very excited. Where is this show?
The Fox.
The Fox Theater in Oakland.
Which is one of my favorite places to see a show.
Um,
Stay tuned for the review.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that on probably our own
Yeah, probably.
thing. I'm not sure how I feel about this because I've heard that they're kind of...
He's strict.
Yeah. And honestly, this is the only album that matters.
Yep.
I don't care about anything else.
He's done some other good stuff.
There's one other song. It's Dogs of Lust.
Yeah,
the
that's
only
a good
other
one.
good song. This is all that matters outside of that.
51st Date is good.
I don't care. This and Dogs of Lust. Don't care.
Okay.
And you can quote me on that. Whatever your name is. I don't remember the lead singer's
Matt Johnson.
You're such a dork. How do you know that?
That I am.
Yeah, I've heard that he's splitting the show into 2 parts.
One is listen, 2 is dance.
Now, I don't know if you've heard but I'm not dancing. Other
Really?
than maybe, well, the goth dance, which is like,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
that's all you get.
Yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah, that's
step
all you
over, step under, step over,
Get cobwebs.
Step under. Get cobwebs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure what. I'm assuming that means he's gonna do that album, Soul Mining, for the dance.
His bigger hits, yeah.
And listen. Now I have to know, because this album.
I have listened to
This
the
album
new album.
is. If you're suicidal, I do not suggest it. It's rough. It's really rough.
He talks about death a
A
lot.
lot. Well, then he says suicide isn't the answer, so
That's right.
But then it kind of sounds like it is through the whole thing.
The new one is pretty dark too.
Oh, okay. That was my question.
It's
I was
pretty
like,
dark.
Wouldn't it be so funny if he came out and he was like, actually, sunshine and rainbows?
Actually, I was doing something with David the other day
My brother.
on the computer because he's in LA, and all of a sudden it started playing out of nowhere, and it literally scared the crap out of me. So it's a little dark.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I was expecting. This is our last concert of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We think so, yeah.
go
It's
to
already
a-
November, yeah.
Yeah, we go to a lot of concerts. So
Yeah.
the last one is always a little bittersweet.
A little bit, but we have a lot on our plate next year.
Do we?
Yeah. Already we've got Nick Cave, we've got Cruel World, we've got OMD.
Right?
Maybe that's it.
I think that's it.
Can't remember.
Maybe we should keep it chill.
Baloney.
Because, you know,
Baloney.
I'm
We can't do
tired.
that.
I'm tired of this,
We
Grandpa.
can't do that. We can't do that.
I'm an old lady. Let me be.
That's Gen Z talking.
I am
All right, girl.
tired. All right. Well, thank you guys very much for listening. And thank you again to the Solano College Sports Network TV Studio for letting us do our podcast here. We hope to do it again soon. We're super excited for the Cruel World Festival.
Maybe we'll see you guys out there.
Hopefully.
Say hi.
We
yank
just
our
upgraded
hair.
our we just upgraded our tickets because we don't have to get a hotel room.
So we'll be in the VIP section.
I have no idea what difference that makes.
I don't think it
Air
makes much.
conditioned bathrooms.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
And I can drink this time.
Yay! Maybe.
Anyway, I hope everyone has a great week and we'll see you guys next time.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
Whether you're commentating a live game,
or hosting your own TV show,
For more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
we hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
It's more than just sports, it's an education.